righty. All right.
Yes. Do you have? And I know you have this effect everywhere you go. Are you used to people acting like this?
Oh, you all are. What can I just say? We are, as a people, respectful.
Yeah.
To each other.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
We are.
But not the others.
We are, as a people,
Gotcha.
respectful.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you're here for, I mean, we're going to talk to you about a lot of stuff, but you're making your Broadway directorial debut in Purpose.
Yes.
How did that feel?
Well, it was wonderful. It's not the first time I've directed. This is the first time I'm directing in a Broadway theater. But this play and this cast, it's a real gift. I hope you'll come and see. Yeah,
Yes,
I hope you'll come and see. Brandon Jacobs Jenkins is the playwright. He received the Tony Award last year for his play Appropriate. And this particular production originates in Chicago at the Steppenwolf Theater. And the Steppenwolf has its own ethos, its own legacy for theater, as it was formed by actors. So it's ensemble work. And that's the best work. You know,
Absolutely.
ensemble work. But then that spirit, I watched it move through the cast into everybody. The designers, the production office and staff, the theater staff. We all, it's everybody. It's one. We call it collective intention. Yeah.
When I think about the things that you and your sister have done, Miss Debbie Allen, you know, I just wonder, what did y'all dream of when y'all was kids? When y'all was just two little girls growing up, like, what did y'all play about? What did y'all think about? What did y'all imagine?
We grew up in Houston, Texas. Our father, Dr. Andrew A. Allen, is a dentist. Our mother, Vivian Ayers, is a poet. We grew up with a poet. We grew up with a visionary. And it was about freedom. It was about, pardon me, it was about realizing your full potential as a human being. Can you imagine things like this? Teaching little children like this. She would teach us things.
Do you want to get popped in the mouth?
She'd have aphorisms, and she'd give them to us to say. The universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it. And we repeat that. The universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it. We just go around. The universe bears no ill to me. When you teach a child like this, when you teach a child, be true, be beautiful, be free, she would say things like this to us. And she'd say things like, thinking requires thought. Thinking requires thought. We know we would say it, but these seeds were planted. By the time I was 11 years old, Debbie was 9 years old, and she said to my mother, I need dance classes, and you're not doing a thing about it.
At 9, wow.
And you're not doing a thing about it.
Wow.
Well, you know, legal segregation at that time. My mother took the railing off the side of the stairs going upstairs. She took the handrail and had it attached to a wall in what was supposed to have been the dining room. And she hired this teacher who had come from the New York City Ballet, a Caucasian man, to come and teach Debbie in the house. Her ballet classes were there. This is how we grew. We grew like this, and he gave Deborah a book about ballet with photographs of all the famous dancers. And we would look at that book all day, every day. My mother would take us to exhibitions, to lectures, things we couldn't understand. She knew we couldn't understand it. She told us later, I knew you wouldn't understand what was being said, but you were present. And the seeds were being planted. When we were growing up, she didn't want us scarred by the ignorance of racism. And it was all around us. It was legal at that time. But as little children, if there was somewhere we wanted to go and we were restricted, she'd explain it like this. She'd say, oh, well, that's a private club. for members only. And we're not members of that club. And then she'd do something else. She'd invite all our friends into the living room. She'd teach us music. She'd teach us to tumble. She'd teach us things like this. She'd teach us choral speech. And that's how we grew. And at that time, music education, this is very interesting in a time of legal segregation. Music education was free and in the schools. And the schools had instruments that students could use. I studied viola. Debbie played the bass violin, if you can believe it. The littlest thing in the school, they had to sit her up on a stool. They had to sit that child up on a stool, and her little fingers, her little hands couldn't, you know, a bass player usually has big hands.
Yeah.
You should have seen Debbie up there. She never missed a beat, and she never played a sour note. She played that thing like she had created it herself. This is how we grew.
Yeah.
We grew up in surrounded by a community that cared for its children. And I mean, we were safe.
Now, that was Felicia Rashad, the legendary. Rest in peace to her beautiful mother who passed away this year. Miss Vivian Allen, South